Hello everybody! For this week's phys ed lesson, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to take you on some of my favorite walks around the city, and I hope that you guys get out this summer and get to do some walks and explore the city. And we're going to start today in my local park, which is Trinity Bellwoods. And one of the reasons I like to walk here is because there's lots of space for Sydney to run around. There's a dog park. There's some baseball diamonds, as you can see behind me. There's a hockey rink for in the winter, tennis courts, playground. It's a pretty cool park. So let's check it out. These steps lead down to the Offleash dog park. It's one of Sydney's favorite places in the city. One of the reasons I like to do a walk in this park is because there's a great view of the CN Tower. You can see it, boop, just behind me there. Out of the dog park, we can see there's a playground and lots of places to have a picnic or hang out under the trees. More baseball diamonds and some tennis courts. That's it for Trinity Bellwoods. Where to next? Another of my favorite walks is one we do as a class, and that is to the Humber Arboretum. As you first come into the Humber Arboretum, you walk along this nice path. It takes you to a pond, and we can see the education center in the back. There's lots of nice gardens in this area and pretty flowers to look at. As we keep walking past the gardens, we get to the trails. This trail will take us into the woods where there's lots of other trails that we can walk along. Here's the outdoor classroom. We came here last year. Do you remember? We can pretend that we are in class again, sitting on these rocks, and Jimmy would be teaching us from right here. Continuing down the path, we can see the Humber River. There's a West Humber River trail that's on the other side. From this side, we are still in the Arboretum. There are lots of different paths we can take. If we continue along the path, we can see that if we go to the left where the arrow is pointing, we go further into the woods. If we go up these stairs, we head back towards the education center. That's the end of our Humber Arboretum tour. Where to next? Here we are at the Trillium Park, the William G. Davis Trail. This is another of my favorite walks. You can go left or right here. This trail is a loop, so it doesn't matter which way you choose. Here's a cool bridge. There's some Native American art carved into the bridge. This is one of my favorite walks because of the beautiful view of the Toronto skyline and of the airport behind me. If there was planes flying, we could watch them land. Going this way takes me to Ontario Place. Going that way takes me back on the loop. And going this way would take me back to where I was. Now we're in Ontario Place. Check out the Cinesphere and the marina. Behind me is a beach I like to bring Sydney to go swimming. And Back there is the old Ontario place, and you can walk around the old grounds that are now just open.
Sydney loves to go swimming. Continuing on the trail, we get to a very pretty lookout spot. We can see Etobicoke, sometimes even Burlington, sometimes even Hamilton.
And going on the trail this way, we can see the X.
Now we're heading back. We can see the Cinesphere again. Where will we go next?
Here's another one of my favorite walks. We're at Humber Bay Park West. There are multiple trails you can take here. You can go behind me, and it takes you to a nice white pedestrian bridge. Going up behind takes you to an off-leash dog park, and we're gonna go to the side where I'll show you a marina and a lighthouse. So if we kept going straight, we'd get to the off-leash dog park, but we are gonna go to the right here to the Humber Bay Promenade Park.
Here we can see another marina, and there's a lighthouse. On this walk, I saw some baby swans. Check it out. So cute. Looking out over Lake Ontario, it almost looks like the ocean. Where will we go next?
Another one of my favorite walks is in High Park. I usually take Sydney here to the dogs off leash area, but there's tons of stuff to do here. There's a pool, there's a pond, there's a zoo, there's a train, lots to do at High Park. Let's check it out.
Sydney loves to run around with the other dogs in the dog off leash area. There are lots of trails through the woods. And there are a couple different ponds in High Park. Sydney likes to check them out for a drink. Here's one of the train stops. You can take the train all through the park. Here's another one of my favorite parts, the big maple leaf. When I was there, it was under construction. In the springtime, these cherry blossom trees are full of beautiful pink blossoms.
Whoa.
We're back up at the top at the Grenadier restaurant. Where to next?
We're here at my last favorite place to go for a walk, and it is Evergreen Brickworks. Some of you came here on a field trip with us a couple years ago. Right behind me is a big building where there's farmers markets on Saturday, which is pretty cool to come check out. And then behind, there's lots of really nice trails with some good views and cool things to see. So let's check it out.
There's a nice pond with some turtles and fish in it, and if we look back, we can see the farmers market building again. There's lots of nice boardwalks all through the park. See that little black dot? It's a bunny! Watch as it hops away as we get closer. I like to go up this hill because there's a great view at the top. It's worth the climb, trust me.
We made it to the top. Now we get to enjoy the views.
Do you see the snapping turtle? It kind of looks like Mrs. Z's turtle. There's also some orange fish.
What is it? All right, we're back where we started. We're all finished. That's it for phys ed for this school year. It's been such a great year with you guys, keeping active, staying fit, and I hope you have a great, safe summer. Stay active, and I will see you guys in September. Hopefully you can tell me about some of your favorite walks when we see you in September.